Hey everyone, welcome back to the NPTE Podcast. This is Will Crane, your host. Thank you so much for joining me as we go through the content you need in order to dominate on test day. So today we've got a practice question related to the integumentary system. So as you recall, as we go through this podcast, we're going through each of the systems that will be tested on the NPTE, including the integumentary system. So there will be somewhere between 8 and 11 questions related to this on test day. So definitely something worth spending your time on. But before we get to that, just a quick reminder, we are starting up our crash course for the April 2024 exam administration. So we will be starting that the first week of April. You won't want to miss that. We start this 3 weeks before every test day. You'll definitely want to jump in. It is a quick accelerated review of cardio-musculo-neuro. It's a great way to, we'll say cram, but it's not really cramming. It's going through a multitude of questions related to cardio-musculo-neuro, explanations about those questions, reasoning, and test-taking strategies to help you get those questions correct on test day, with the goal being that every time you log in and join us, that you'll be able to answer another handful of questions correct on test day. Definitely something to get you over the top on the exam. Just of note, the crash course is included free as a part of our premium level and VIP classes. So again, if you're looking to jump into any of our classes, we're just about to start our crash course the first week of April. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to talk through this practice question. As per usual, I will read you the question, give you a moment to respond, and then we'll talk about it together. Which of the following statements accurately describes the relationship between skin turgor and aging? So which of the following statements accurately describes the relationship between skin turgor and aging? So 1, aging results in decreased skin turgor. Number 2, older adults experience increased skin turgor. Number 3, skin turgor decreases throughout childhood and then stabilizes in adolescence. And 4, skin turgor is unrelated to the aging process. So which of the following statements accurately describes the relationship between skin turgor and aging? We've got aging results in decreased skin turgor. Older adults experience increased skin turgor. Skin turgor decreases throughout childhood and then stabilizes in adolescence. And 4, skin turgor is unrelated to the aging process. So this question is all about skin turgor, which is such a funny word to say. Turgor, turgor. So skin turgor, this is describing the elasticity of skin. So the correct answer is that option number 1. Aging results in decreased skin turgor, meaning that as you enter into the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th decades of life, that your skin loses elasticity. This is typically due to decreased dermal thickness and loss of elastin fibers. So the elastin fiber degeneration, basically you should see immediate rebound of the skin. If you were to pinch it and lift it, it should immediately bounce back down into its original position. If it does not, that indicates that you have a loss of skin turgor. So skin turgor is associated with aging, the aging process into the older adult. However, it's also related to dehydration of the skin. So if you have a patient who is severely dehydrated, you will also have a decrease in skin turgor. And so I guess the key here is that turgor just means elasticity, that you lose elasticity as you age. These other answer options are incorrect. Older adults, rather than experiencing increased turgor, they get a decrease in turgor or a loss of elasticity. And then these other ones also incorrect. Skin turgor would not decrease throughout childhood. It would certainly not see any effect until your middle age and then on into late adulthood. And then the final one, skin turgor is unrelated to aging process. So it's clearly related to aging. This is part of on test day. You can expect to see questions. The way the FSBPT content outline describes it is across the lifespan. So therefore, you can expect to see pediatric-based questions, but you can also expect to see geriatric-based questions as well. So the point being, be sure to study across the lifespan for all of these conditions. And in this case, part of your evaluation of the skin is that you would expect a decrease in turgor or skin turgor as a patient ages into older adulthood. All right, so there you go. There's your practice question for the day. Now you won't be stumped on if your professor gives you a quiz question about skin elasticity and they use the word turgor, Turgor. You'll be able to easily answer the question and say, actually, it just indicates elasticity and you lose skin turgor with the loss of dermal thickness and the degeneration of elastin fibers. That's simply why you lose skin turgor or skin elasticity. All right, we'll bring it to a conclusion there. I hope you enjoy all the other podcast episodes we've got as we go through the FSBPT content outline. We're working on something special for the 200th episode, so you'll definitely want to tune in for that. If you haven't yet, just take a moment, leave us a 5-star review wherever it is you're listening to this podcast. It literally only takes 1 second, and it helps us so much as we're striving to help students cross that finish line. It helps in the algorithms. It only takes you like half a second. Go ahead and just slam that subscribe, that like, wherever it is you're listening to this podcast. Give us that review. It really, really helps as we're striving to get the word out. All right, with that, I hope you have a fabulous day. Keep a grin on your chin. Will Crane fist pumps all around, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Thanks.